What's up, y'all? So let's get the footage out from the 2024 Port City Highland games. So preface this out that the order is very weird in the events, and I think we went in a weird order, but I don't know if it's an order of what this video is put together as. I'm gonna have to go back and look at the exact scores and see what I remember before I do the voiceover. But it was, let's quick recap is, deloaded the week into this games and thought I was feeling pretty good. Stayed at a buddy's house who lives near there, so I had a short drive, a comfortable bed, everything. Slept fine the night before, which are some things that I've been working on, and specifically the sleep related to throwing performance and trying to also make sure I'm hydrated and eating right. And it was a warm day and not terrible conditions. Now, Port City is in Wilmington, North Carolina. It's on the beach or close to the beach. So field's not amazing. It's a little bit sandy conditions. So it's a little hard for like hammer blades. The ground's not perfect, so we can make those excuses for why throws aren't great. But basically nobody in our group, in the pro group that day, really threw what they're capable of or throwing anything spectacular or out of this world or even throwing good. Everybody was throwing pretty down. Just was that day. And nothing to kind of write home about in that realm. And then I guess I'll preface this. I did not throw the last two events, was the stones. We're going to go Braemar and then open. On my first warm-up of my Braemar, I pushed, felt good, and I was excited to throw stones. Actually, my shot put, if you followed along, has been going very, very well lately. So excited to get out and throw stones. When I reversed, my right foot landed in a divot and rotated, like kind of forward, almost like you're not a typical ankle sprain sideways, but kind of a little forward with it. And it hurt when it happened. It was very weird feeling. It wasn't the typical ankle sprain feeling. And so I just said, I was pissed. I was just pissed that it happened. And some people, helped out, gave it a look at it, but just didn't want to push it. It was not worth pushing. But I still, to this day, and it's been a little over a month, it took me about a week and a half for it to really kind of be feeling normal again, but still to this day, like if it's in like my plantar fascia, like in front of my heel, if my palm was my bottom of my foot, like kind of that plantar fascia, it was weird pain that wrapped around like the bottom of my foot in front of my heel. So I don't know if it's like I strained that or strained my arch. Been doing like a lot of lacrosse balling on the bottom of my foot. Hit it with like my hypervolt massage gun and just kind of like constantly moving it, doing the best I can. Some days it's worse, like if I stay on my feet a lot, like all day long at work, it can get irritated and just feels like fatigued and tired. Some days are worse than others, and that's kind of dictated what practices have been with kind of since then. So let's jump into the footage of some pretty terrible throws, honestly, on my end. Just one of those days. So, but all in all, still had some fun. And we'll see you guys. All right, so I'm gonna have to maybe go in a weird order with the voiceover, just to go back and look at scores. So I cleared 23 feet in the sheath and did not clear 26. If you follow along or know me long enough, this is actually off-handed for me, so right hand in the forks. Still learning. It's all pulling. I'm still trying to figure out how to throw it vertically. I'm pulling it really far back behind me, so I've been working on it, trying to figure out how to throw it vertically again. Opening and looking at it. So I was really happy just to even clear opening height, but nothing spectacular there in the height events. It's getting close, and it's funny because lo and behold, the first day I tried this, I cleared 28 in New Mexico. So go figure, luck of the draw, just lucky day. So it's definitely not been there since, and maybe it's because I'm thinking about it more. But going into weight over bar, cleared 14 and did not clear 15. And I don't know how many videos I had of it. A couple guys stand in front of it. I think these 2 videos or 3 videos are from 15. And you can see it's so right there. I'm leaving it out front. So still timing issue. It's like just there and not quite getting it. Weights just felt slow and sluggish. And I thought we started with the weights and then went to the height events. So 30, just under 34 in the heavyweight, I think, and 67 in the lightweight. And we did have to stop for opening ceremonies in the lightweight. So we had 2 rounds in and then stopped and then went through the next one. And I was watching this, and I've made some corrections now and feeling better with the weights, but just accelerating, but not accelerating enough. Just kind of flat and slow. So fixed a couple things since this games. And then here we're getting into the lightweight. Kind of the same thing, just not accelerating where I want to or enough, And so it's been good to see this stuff, and this is why I video myself, is I can watch and critique some stuff. And same with some others. So I think the second throw, I think that was my best one of the day at 67. I took an easier one on my first one, went like 65. Then we had a pretty good little break here, and then come back and took one throw, which sucked. We had one warm up and then one throw. I think it was like right in the 66 range. Now, when we go to this hammer from Shag, I have never thrown this hammer well. This ball is just gigantic. I don't think I've ever thrown over 92 maybe with this exact hammer. So throwing an 88 on this day, just with the ground not being amazing. I think I felt myself like coming out of the ground, but it is what it is. I don't know if I have much more footage. I don't know if I have any caber, but this might be it. I think it is. So that's it for the day for me. So yeah, I didn't have any caber footage. Actually a decent caber, very decent caber. I think Wes and Garrett both turned it. I got a 65 degrees on it. If you know as well, it seems like my body just staying beat up this year. So rehabbing from the quad, I guess, I messed up my left groin. So the groin bothers me when I go to pick the caber. It's about the only time I feel it other than the rotation of the open stone. So I had some caber footage, or it was too far away, didn't get angles on it, and then like somebody was standing in front of it on another one. So it is what it is. No caber footage. And then like I said, I didn't throw both stones. So still love going down to Wilmington, get to hang out with some friends. One of my best friends lived down that way, about 30 minutes north of there. So hope to go back again next year, and definitely throw a lot better next year. But yeah, next video, this is it. We'll get back into getting ready for New Hampshire with the next string of videos and rehabbing that stupid foot injury. All right, see y'all later.